Hello. So I haven't participated in the Project for Awesome in about 4 years. That's embarrassing, sorry. But I felt compelled this year to add to the piles of worthy causes that people are going to be talking about across YouTube today because I have finally found a charity that I really care about. I do have to warn you though, there is potential for things to get a little bit sad today because this is a pretty serious topic, but I will endeavour to keep it as light as I can. You already know what my charity is because it's in the title, but I'll say it anyway. My charity for this year's Project for Awesome is the Alzheimer Society. Some facts about Alzheimer's disease: it's the most common cause of dementia. It mainly affects people over the age of 65. Simply put, what it does is progressively kill off brain cells, and it's rubbish. It's really not nice. I don't like it. Symptoms of it include memory loss, confusion, problems with speech and understanding, and ultimately death, because the worst thing about Alzheimer's is there is currently no known treatment for it. So just like a lot of other people who have a strong allegiance to a particular charity, Alzheimer's is something that has affected me personally. My granddad, Joe, who I happen to be named after, my middle name is Joseph, had Alzheimer's and unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago now. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that me and my granddad were inseparably close. He did live quite far away, so I didn't see him all that often, but he was a lovely person, and he was definitely a friend to me when I was younger, and so seeing him go through what he did was hard for me, and that's just me. I can't even imagine what it must have been like for him. The whole thing happened pretty slowly. It started with just sort of like missing names and dates and things, but eventually whole people would just like disappear from his head, and I would go to see him and he just wouldn't know who I was anymore. And I sort of wouldn't know who he was anymore either, because although he was still clearly a person, he just wasn't the same person that I felt like I used to know. Regrettably for me, it was only after Joe had passed away that I discovered the Alzheimer Society and started learning about the great work they do, helping to fund research, looking for a cure for the disease, but also providing vital information about what the disease actually is, and helping people who have the disease to have a better quality of life. If you'd like to know more about the charity, they actually have a pretty decent YouTube channel where they have information about the science behind dementia, but also some really great humanizing stories about people who live with it. One of the videos that really struck me personally was about this woman called Linda. Basically what she did is she joined a choir for dementia sufferers funded by the Alzheimer Society, even though she had no interest in singing and never really had sung in her life. What she got out of it was being able to spend time with people who really understood what she was going through. And what she said was that she was just happy to be around people who would allow her to finish her sentence instead of having other people try and finish her sentence for her. And that just really made me think back to my experience with Joe, because that is the urge I had. I wanted to finish his sentences. I wanted him to be on the same mental level as me when he just wasn't, and I didn't understand that. And so it made things uncomfortable, and I just didn't really want to spend time with him anymore because I didn't understand it. And if I had had that understanding, I would have spent more time with him, and it's something I just really regret. I really wish that I had known to go to the Alzheimer's Society to get the information that I needed to understand what was really happening to my granddad, but I didn't get that, and so the best that I can do is tell you about it in the hopes that if you ever find yourself in a similar situation or find a friend in a similar situation, that you know where to go and that you can have the information that I wish that I could have had at the time. Now, undoubtedly, you're going to be overwhelmed today with many videos for great charities that you could donate to, so I'm going to try and make things a bit easier for you. I'm setting up a Just Giving page for the Alzheimer Society, and any donation that you choose to make to that Just Giving page, I will match it up to the value of £5,000. Which is a lot of money, but I'm going to do it because I think the charity is great. So hopefully you're up for helping out. Thank you, happy Project for Awesome, and goodbye!
You've just had the almost imponderable joy of watching Charlie Is So Cool-like, which makes you like cool.
What a pathetic clap that was. Let me do that. You know what I really don't like? End screens with so many links that you're overwhelmed with choice and have no idea what to click on. Sorry. Just had lots of things I wanted to show you today. Just gonna go.